It's okay, guys. We still got the 12 win. That's all that matters.
Sussing out your luck. Going harder than pain. And that's how you assert dominance.
Alright guys, this is a new OP graveyard control deck. You're going to have Ice Golem and Valkyrie as your tanks, and then you're going to also have Tombstone, Electro Wizard, and Mega Minion for a whole bunch of DPS to disintegrate every single tank deck. Overall, I think Valkyrie is probably one of the best cards in the game after the recent buff. The HP buff that it got was absolutely absurd. There aren't too many great graveyard decks in the meta, but this one is phenomenal. So if you guys are looking for a 12-win graveyard deck, look no further. Alright guys, we got a game against MC. We're going to be saucing out a good luck. We're just going to wait and see what he wants to do. I really want to wait until double elixir. So I don't really feel in single elixir graveyard has the best opportunity going for huge pushes. So if I can get to double elixir without sustaining any damage, it's going to be a lot better for me than it will be for him. Especially since he has bait after seeing a princess. So, dude, what are you doing with yourself? What are you doing with your life? You're running bait and you're going to wait until double elixir? Can't help but think that's a horrible maneuver. Would he go for Electro Wizard right on top of the princess? And he's probably going to drop Minion Horde or something? No, he's going to go in for the dank as the princess. Okay. Valkyrie still got a lot of utility, though. I wonder if the Mega Minion will put that into range that I don't have to worry about. Yeah, it does. Cool. So that's why I'd rather drop Mega Minion instead of kiting off Celine with an Ice Golem there. I felt that the Mega Minion would kill that. So as I said before, getting until double elixir is the most important thing against bait decks. Because it's very difficult to facilitate pushes where you can go in for graveyard, poison, and a tank push in single elixir. Well, in this situation, he ended up giving me value. I can actually justifiably poison the princess and not care. Because I know he has to drop other things into the poison. Since he doesn't have poison of his own, he only has rocket. So as soon as I see rocket, I know that he's going to drop all of his units inside of the poison every single time. So I will most likely always get value, unless he just decides I'm going to log it, drop a princess behind my king tower, which is also an available maneuver, but he sustains way more damage that way. And it's not very efficient because the princess is going to go up his lane, and then the log does not provide any counter push potential, so. Another thing, guys, I don't really want to drop units that are going to be susceptible to a rocket. If he wants to rocket an Ice Golem, be my guest. But I'm not going to give you an Electro Wizard to rocket, my man. Wait till the last possible second, sauce out of Valkyrie, dismantle the rascals, and then go in for a graveyard. So another great push that he just did, notice what he did there. He went in for a Goblin Barrel as soon as I went in for a graveyard, making sure that my elixir is taxed. I can't really. It was hard for me to go in for a graveyard there. It was hard to justify it. I was able to pull it off, thankfully for us, but it was not the easiest decision. I'm going to go in for an Ice Golem here, just to ensure that we don't lose it. I'm going to go in for Electro Wizard right on top. Electro will kill both princesses. It kills the left and then the right. I'm going to go in for a poison here. And unfortunately, I don't hit the second princess. I was hoping that he would also stupidly drop it in there. I don't know why I thought that he would do that, but he's not that big of a potato, so he's not going to do that, obviously. Going to go for Electro Wizard off to the side. I was a little bit delayed, so I had to drop it off to the side. And thankfully, we're going to have a pretty big elixir advantage, though. So I might want to go in for a graveyard. He's going to drop more units into a poison. The rascals are going to get caught up. Yeah, guys, this is going to be a glorious poison. A glorious feast because he doesn't have a poison of his own. He has no other ability besides just dropping squishy units on top of us. He's going to be dropping that a little bit further back. So we're going to align our log in relation to his Goblin Barrel. And we're not going to sustain any damage from that. Don't really want to go in for a graveyard just yet. I'd rather just relax, go in for a Mega Minion. I know that he's going to apply some massive aggression, so I got to go in for a Valkyrie. I'm going to be going in for Electro Wizard, and I can poison the Princess to finish it off. Could I have poisoned both of them? I don't know if I could have or not. Regardless, it doesn't really matter. The Mega Minion will finish it off, and the Electro Wizard still has to be... He still has to do something against that Electro, because the Mega Minion was tanking a little bit. Got to utilize the Tombstone to the best of your ability, because it's kind of a free defensive card on the field. I can drop it and it will always be there, whereas my other units like walk up, right? So Graveyard, you can drop a Tombstone on the map and you're like, okay, if he wants to apply aggression opposite lane, I still have a Tombstone. So it shuts down anything while I apply aggression with my Graveyard. That's kind of like Lava Loon. You always want to go in for a Tombstone before you go in for a Graveyard. Lava Loon is you always want to set up a Tombstone before you actually make your huge push. So I'm going to go for another poison, encapsulate the girl rascals, the highest DPS, and then we're also going to just yeah, I guess we should decimate the Dark Prince, right? I was going to say dissect, but you know, he's not in pieces yet. So I'm going to go in for an Ice Golem just to kite the Dark Prince off his lane. And he's under pretty big scrutiny right now. I don't really know how he's going to be able to defend this. This is an uphill battle here. So I guess he's just going to keep spamming me. That's his defense. Best defense is a good offense, apparently. So I'm going to go in for a log right on top of the barrel. I'm going to go in for Electro Wizard to finish everything off. Sure, he's going to get a few hits here and there, but I just settle down with my Valkyrie, and then everything goes by. I do have to go in for a graveyard at some point. I need to stop making stupid defensives here. So he just keeps spamming me. He's like, Jake, you're not allowed to go on offense. But I'm conserving my elixir, being very cost efficient. And it's working out pretty well here. So I'm going to go in for Mega Minion, I'm going to go in for my graveyard, and then I go in for a poison. I was waiting for the perfect opportunity. I waited, I seized the day, and then I go in for a graveyard with my poison, and now I just need to go in for a log, and I should win the game here. That's going to be log range. GG, man. That was actually exactly log range, 84. GG, well played, and good luck. That's like a perfect sweep there. He had 84 damage on the tower, and the big log of justice rolled right through and took his tower. And now we're 8-0, so we're just going to keep slaughtering the game, and let's keep moving on. Alright, tombstone in the middle. Little Arena 51? What? There's no such thing as Arena 51. Oh, Area 50. Alright. Okay. Alright. We're going to forget I said that. I'm going to go opposite lane with Ice Golem and then Graveyard. Because he went in for a Golem, I have to apply aggression. I didn't have any other play that I could have done. I'm not going to go in for a log. I have to make sure that I have enough elixir to defend here. In single elixir, you always have to defend first and foremost. But when you have a bad card cycle, you can apply aggression opposite lane with a Graveyard. But I would, if I had a better card cycle, I would have just cycled units into the Golem, right? Like, I wouldn't have played too hyper aggressive. Drop an Ice Golem so then the Baby Dragon burps on that and belches away. No acidic burps on top of my tower. It's just not allowed. Oh, Tag can read? No, I can't read. I am incorrigibly dyslexic. Alright, so what's up? United accounts. Oh, you can't do that. Can't go on multiple accounts. You're gonna get banned, sir. So he's gonna drop the Dankies to Princess. I think I can just log it back, kill the shield if it gets kind of close to my Valkyrie. I guess, like, I'm going to do it anyway just for cycling purposes. Bust back the shield. We know he's going to have guards, so I really just don't want to go in for a graveyard here. I don't have the Ice Golem cycle. I have a much better card cycle. Notice how I corrected my card cycle from the first game. So now I'm just going to be cycling units into him here. I got an early tombstone so I can cycle back to another one. That's one of the best plays possible. I don't know what his other like spells are or how he actually anticipates breaking through here, but I guess we're going to have to wait and see. Okay, so he went for a log. It's not really working because Valkyrie is really busted, as you guys might have already seen. I'm going to go in for a log, then I'm going to go in for a Mega Minion. I also have to kind of go in for a Zap off to the side. The Zap stops the Dark Prince from getting a charge. Or the Electro Wizard Zap stops the Dark Prince from getting a charge now if you drop it off to the side like that. That's something that I noticed, and I was really weirded out by it. Usually, you can see the Dark Prince or the Prince just completely eradicating and just destroying the Electro Wizard when you drop right on top, but maybe that changed. Let me know if you guys just saw that the same way that I did. Going for Mega Minion off to the side. We saw that he went in for a NATO last time. I'm going to go in for an Electro. I'm trying to stagger my unit so he doesn't get... Okay, so he's still going to do it. Going in for a high tombstone, just a kite again. Because we're totally about being the most annoying possible. So he went for guards at the river. He has rocket. He doesn't have poison. There's no way for him to defend this. Guys, we're going balls deep. We're going hard in the paint here with a graveyard. We are ready. Our bodies are prepared to poison if he drops anything in there. But I guess not. I guess he's really not about that life. Graveyard is giving us so much damage. Glorious feast on the tower. And then the Mega Minion. Oh, sir. That must have hurt. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. My condolences. But not actually. I just want to win this game. I'm sorry. Now I sound really Canadian, don't I? Just keep saying sorry. I'm going to go in for another graveyard. He's going to give me some absurd poison value. Our units work away on top of the golem, so we don't really have to worry about it. Because of that, I really just don't want to drop a tombstone. I'd rather drop units that are going to give me a more aggressive presence on the map. So I'm going to go in for a Valkyrie. Valkyrie is so dang tanky, so there's no way for him to ever break through that. I'm going to go in for a log. The Mega Minion gets wrecked by the tower. And then I just got to go in for an Ice Golem and Graveyard. Since he doesn't have poison, I can go for it at 7 Elixir, a pretty capricious play, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to go in for a poison to activate his King Tower and assert more dominance. That's going to be all she wrote. Good game, well played, and good luck in the rest of your GC. But that is a clean, like, 9-0 right now. That's crazy. No, that's 10-0, boys. Let's keep it rocking. Okay, so he's going to go for a Lava Hound in the back. I went in for a Tombstone. I'm going to go for a Valkyrie same lane. I don't really want to go opposite lane and then just go in for a Graveyard and then have him go minions. And then I'm like, oh crap, I'm down a lot of Elixir. This is really bad, by the way. He has Inferno Dragon. You shouldn't have Inferno Dragon with Lava Hound, but he does. I don't know how we're going to defend this if this is Lava Hound Balloon with Inferno Dragon. If he has Minor, I have no way of dealing or protecting my Electro Wizard anymore, so he went for a Fireball. That means I can go for Mega Minion here and be fine. Gonna go for an Ice Golem just to protect. So he's gonna have Fireball Arrows. This is most certainly gonna be Lava Loon. He's just running a funky variation for sure. Okay. Since he has Inferno Dragon, I assume he took out Mega Minion and he still has minions with it. Yeah, it's the same deck that I know and love. Alright, so let's see if he drops minions on the Valkyrie. I'm going to go opposite lane of the Skeletons. Because I assume he's probably going to go drop Lava Hound same lane here. No, now he switched it up. Yeah, he's good at Lava Loon if he knows that he has to go same lane here. If he went opposite lane where he had damage, that little bit of damage, that would have been really good for me. Then I could have applied a ton of aggression. But no, he's trying to defend, going the same lane as us. And this is not good. So I'm going to have to log this back. I think I have to drop 2 Tombstones. That's probably our best maneuver. Not going to allow the Lava Hound to get any damage on our tower. I'm also going to go for a poison on defense, so then the pups go walk right into that. The Inferno Dragon walks into that. Skeletons still make the Inferno Dragon just be wary of targeting my Mega Minion. Okay, so he dropped his minions, right? What else does he have in cycle to defend? He dropped his Tombstone as well. We're going to go opposite lane here. Since he dropped his minions, I don't know if he has a great way of dealing with this. He also did not have a Goblin Gang in cycle, so that was the phenomenal opportunity for us to go in. He ended up dropping arrows against the Graveyard. Oh my gosh, he's getting ravaged. So I need to keep my Electro Wizard because we know that he also has the potential to go in for another balloon, and I can't mess with that. There it is. So I'm going to go for Poison and Electro right on top to ensure that our Mega Minion stays alive. I'm also going to go in for another Mega Minion. Hopefully that goes and targets the balloon. Oh, we defended the virginity. Let's go, guys. Whew. That was rough. I'm going to go in for a Graveyard because we're still up a little bit of Elixir. And if he drops anything on top of the Skeletons, Electro Wizard, the 1 HP hero, making it happen. Making our dreams stay alive, guys. And we just punished him. We spanked him silly. As soon as we found out his card order, we made sure that he was punished for cycling his minions. As soon as you see that they cycle their minions, you go in for the Graveyard and you take the tower. Otherwise, you just cycle units same lane as them and you collect the W that way. That is our 11th win. Let's make it happen, guys. Let's get this 12 win right here, right now. I believe. Can you please speak a little bit of French because I love your accent? Yes, I'm French. Nous allons apprendre le français. Oh man, I can't say that. I also love saying enchanté. Enchanté is my favorite word, man. I wish my French was a little bit better. I want to get better at French. That is the one language that I really want to learn right now. So if there was a language that I could pick that I would want to be fluent in besides English, well, I'm not really fluent in English, you guys know already. But I really wish I knew French. I want to know French. Okay, guys, so this is going to be our 12th win. Hopefully we can collect it right here, right now. I want this 12th win right here. He's going to be dropping Rascals in the back. He's got Minor. Whew, what is he rocking for us? I'm going for Electro in the back. Just going to play a little bit passive until double Elixir, I presume. Oh, he's going to have Minion Horde. Oh, no. Oh, no. Please not Mortar. We know it's going to be Mortar, but can we just have this cognitive dissonance to believe it's not Mortar? Because it's so sad whenever we see a Mortar player. Oh, man. Alright, I'm going to go for Ice Golem in the back. He goes in for the Zap, revealing that he's got Zap and Log, so he's obviously going to have Mortar. There are two ways about it. This man's got the sauce for us. I'm going to go for Tombstone in the back. And if we win this game, I do have to BM him because he is running Mortar. It is just an obligatory thing. Like, I have no say in it, honestly, anymore. You guys already know that whenever you play a Mortar user, you got to BM. Should have went for a Graveyard because then I could have also poisoned everything. Slight misplay by me. I'm going to go for a Valkyrie right on top. He goes in for a Log. That is a potato play and a half, bro. He doesn't have much Elixir, so I'm also going to go in for a Graveyard. Since he went in for a log there and also just spent all of his elixir, I felt like I could go for a graveyard and spank him and punish him for it. Unfortunately, the Spear Goblin stayed alive and the Valkyrie did not get a glorious hit off. So a little bit unfortunate, but we're going same lane as him, and that's all that matters. If we get our damage in the same lane as him, then he's going to have to push opposite lane, and you don't want to do that as Mortar. You also want to get all of your damage in single elixir, which he hasn't really done successfully. I should have cycled an Ice Golem in the back because I did not have Valkyrie, and I didn't have another tank for the Mortar, but I'm going to go for Mega Minion. He's going to drop Minion Horde. I will poison it. He didn't. Okay, so I guess I'm going to log that. Ice Golem still should tank. Okay. I'm going to poison that now. Drop Ice Golem. We're going to soak up that Miner. Valkyrie in the back just to build up some elixir. No. No, not like this. Did I fat finger that? Why am I so stupid? I am a Pomme de Terre, aren't I? Feels bad, man. Alright, we're going to go log everything back. I can't believe I botched that like it was my job. Alright, we're going to go in for a poison. We know he's going to go in for another... what did he go in for last time? He went in for a Miner. Okay, he didn't do it that time. There he is. There she blows. So now we're going to go in for a graveyard with our Valkyrie. Ice Golem is kind of insignificant, honestly, but since we have the Valkyrie on the field with the Mega Minion, that's going to demand a serious response. The Valkyrie, if that gets a few hits, that would be hilarious. I'm going to go in for a poison because I know that I still have an answer to the Minion Horde, and we need more damage here. We need it now. Going for a tombstone just for precautionary measures to ensure that we don't take any unnecessary damage. Going to go in for another Ice Golem. Going to go in for a Mega Minion yet again. Get my log ready. Okay. Going to go in for a poison. Not only just on top of the Minion Horde, but on top of everything else. I got to go in for electro. It finished off the Mortar and the Minion Horde, so it's well worth. Just going to play passively here, because I know that I will win this if I get one great graveyard push off. So Valkyrie to finish it off, or finish off the Miner, and then we're going to push off of this Valk, I believe. So I'm going to go for a log right on top of all the Spear Goblins. Skeletons are still alive, and then it should target the Valkyrie. Yep, nice. Okay. So I'm just waiting. I'm chilling here. We are not going to play overzealous. Ice Golem's going to be tanking. I go in for a Valkyrie. Oh, no, no, no. We got to go in for a Tombstone because we can't take any unnecessary damage. Alright, guys. This is going to be a little bit sketchy. No! I think I potatoed. I think I potatoed. Wait. We got to go in. We got to go in hot and heavy here. We have no other options in life. He's trying to double spell cycle me, but we're going in for the skeletons. We're going in for a graveyard. It might actually happen. No, he went in for a zap. Oh my gosh, guys. The skeletons are on top of the tower. Please! Imagine if he just zapped and logged me. I can't believe we won that game. That game was not clean at all, but we still pulled it out, guys. Can we call that a clean 12-1? I want to call that a clean 12-1, even though we are severely employing cognitive dissonance. That was a really bad game. That was a horrible game, actually. And I forgot to be on the Mortar player because I'm a freaking potato, but it's okay, guys. We still got the 12 win. That's all that matters. And let's get right into this, chat. So let's see if we can get anything that we want. Let's get some rascals for our troubles. We're getting some zappies, a furnace, getting a rocket because we love the rocket. Chief Pat loves me too. We're going to get some elixir collectors. We're getting bombers. I've maxed out just about everything besides the barbarian barrel and also rascals. And we're getting rascals right as I said their name. Guys, it was just like God's gift to me. I can't believe. Barbarian barrel as well, and then we're going to get a legendary, but I've maxed out all my legendaries, so it's not too hype, but still, I got 2 cards that I really desperately needed, and then the Game of Thrones character, the Ice Wizard, he's just staring at me. You know, I appreciate that. That's actually pretty nice. Ice Wizard, I'm glad to see Game of Thrones back in action.